Welcome to the Risk Wheelhouse, the podcast where we navigate the ever-changing seas of risk management and technology. Join your hosts, Ori Wellington and Sam Jones, as they steer you through the latest trends, insights, and strategies shaping the future of integrated risk management. Ready to chart a course towards success? Hop aboard and let's set sail into today's deep dive.
All right, so AI and risk management, right? It's a hot topic.
Okay.
And we're diving deep today. We're not just talking about AI giving us a little boost. No, we're talking about AI taking the wheel, making the big decisions in risk management.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
It's like, remember when cars just had brakes?
Yeah.
That's how risk management has been for a while. But we don't just have brakes anymore.
Right.
We've got cars that practically drive themselves. John A. Wheeler, he's the CEO of Wheelhouse Advisors, and he knows this world inside and out. He says that's where risk management is headed, towards that autonomous future. And his article really lays it out there.
It's a good analogy, right? From basic brakes to self-driving, it's a similar kind of evolution.
Exactly. And John says we're moving past just using AI for like calculations and stuff. We're talking about AI becoming the enterprise orchestration layer, he calls it.
It's a big shift, for sure.
So imagine AI not just suggesting what to do, but actually doing it, making things happen across a whole company.
That's the idea. Yeah, it's about AI connecting the dots, making those smart decisions in real time.
Wow. Okay, so that's the big picture, but let's break it down. How does this autonomous AI actually work in the real world? John talks about his IRM Navigator framework, which is all about performance, resilience, assurance, and compliance.
Right. Those are like the 4 pillars of managing risk effectively.
Exactly. So let's go through them one by one. How does AI change each of these areas? Let's start with performance. How does AI boost that?
Okay, so think about it like this. Let's say you're a logistics company, right? Getting shipments where they need to be on time, that's crucial. AI can look at all the moving parts, weather, traffic, even like which routes are the best in real time.
It's like having a GPS, but for your entire operation.
Exactly. It's about constantly adjusting and optimizing to get the best performance. Now, resilience, that's about handling the unexpected, right?
The curveballs life throws at you. How does AI help with that?
Think about a self-driving car. There's a hazard. It reacts instantly. AI can bring that to risk management. New regulation pops up. An AI agent can figure out what that means for your company and adjust your compliance stuff automatically.
Wow. So you're always prepared, even for things you don't see coming.
Exactly.
Okay, what about assurance? How does AI build trust, both inside the company and with, like, investors and customers?
It's like those driver assist features in cars now, like lane assist. You might not even notice it working, but it's keeping you safe. AI agents can do that for businesses. They can constantly watch the data, and make those tiny adjustments to keep everything running smoothly.
So it's about catching those small issues before they become big problems.
Exactly. And that builds confidence, right? People trust that things are under control.
Right. Okay, last one. Compliance. Keeping up with all the rules and regulations, that can be a lot.
For sure. And it's constantly changing, but AI can handle that. Think of it like this. You see a stop sign, you stop. You don't have to think about it. AI agents, they can be programmed with all those compliance rules. They can even generate reports, keep everything updated. It frees up human teams to focus on, like, strategy and the big picture.
So it's taking care of the routine stuff so you can focus on the big decisions. Now, John's article gets into some really interesting real-world examples.
Yeah.
Like in finance, for example.
Yeah.
How would this actually work?
So in finance, you've got all these regulations about money laundering, right? AI agents can analyze transactions happening in real time, flagging anything that seems suspicious.
That's huge. It takes a lot of pressure off those teams.
Yeah, and it can really reduce the chance of, missing something.
Right. What about other industries? Where else are we seeing this AI revolution happening?
Cybersecurity is a big one. Think of AI agents like a digital immune system, always on, looking for threats. They can spot those attacks before they even really start.
That's incredible. So it's not just about reacting after an attack, it's about preventing them in the first place. Okay, so all this is amazing, but it can't be cheap. Great. What's the cost of all this cutting-edge AI?
Well, that's where it gets even more interesting. So remember how we used to buy software, pay once and you're done? John says that's going out the window.
Really? So how are we going to pay for all this?
Think about it like cars. We're moving away from owning a car to, like, subscription services, right?
You mean like those car-sharing programs?
Yeah. John sees the same thing happening with this AI software. You're not buying the technology, you're subscribing to the value it brings.
So what would that look like? How do you put a price tag on value?
Well, you could pay based on how much data the AI processes for you, right? Or maybe it's tied to the results it achieves. Like if the AI helps you reduce risk by a certain percentage, the price reflects that.
Interesting. So it's about paying for what you actually get, not just the technology itself. It sounds like we're in for some big changes in the risk management world.
Are you ready to see risk management in action? At Wheelhouse Advisors, we've launched a new YouTube channel dedicated to integrated risk management. You'll find quick explainers, insights from our IRM Navigator research reports, highlights from the Risk Journal, and conversations from the Risk Wheelhouse podcast. We're covering the topics that matter most to executives and risk leaders, from AI governance and cyber insurance to operational resilience and regulatory change. Every video is designed to help you anticipate risks, adapt with confidence, and build resilience in a digital-first world. In our first video, we explain how ISO 42001, the EU AI Act, and the NIST AI Risk Management Framework can work together as a unified playbook for AI risk. Subscribe today at youtube.com/@wheelhouseadv and get the latest insights delivered directly to you. That's youtube.com/@wheelhouseadv. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the risks that matter most.
John actually makes some pretty bold predictions about what's coming next, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He lays out a pretty clear timeline, actually.
What's the first big milestone we should be looking for?
Yeah, so he thinks within the next year, we'll see one of these big IRM companies, they'll release an AI agent, and it'll handle almost all those compliance updates, like, automatically.
Wow, that's a game changer for sure. What about even further out? What does John see happening down the road?
He thinks in just 2 years, companies using these AI agents, they're going to see a huge improvement in how quickly they can respond to risk incidents, like a 60% faster response time on average.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to react that quickly, that could make or break a company these days.
Absolutely. And he even predicts that by 2027, most IRM solutions, like over 75%, will have switched over to those new pricing models we were talking about.
So it's coming fast.
Yeah, it's moving really fast.
It feels like this is one of those moments where if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss the boat.
Absolutely. It's not something you can just ignore and hope it goes away.
Right.
This is like a fundamental shift in how we think about risk.
It's like we're not just managing risk anymore. We're moving towards, like, anticipating it, even using it to our advantage.
Exactly. It's a whole different mindset, right? It's less about reacting to every crisis and more about, like, having that bandwidth to focus on the bigger picture, spot those opportunities that you might have missed before.
That's what I'm so excited about, this potential to, like, unlock new levels of performance, almost like we'll be able to predict the future.
Right. It's like having a crystal ball, almost. But really, it's about, augmenting human intelligence, not replacing it. AI takes care of those, like, tedious tasks, the data crunching, and it frees us up to be more strategic, more creative.
It's like having a superpowered assistant.
Exactly.
There's one more prediction John made that really stuck with me. He thinks a big tech company, one that's not traditionally in the risk management space, is going to make a move into this market soon.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Makes you wonder who it could be, right?
It really does. It could be anyone, Google, Amazon, maybe even someone we haven't even thought of yet. But it shows just how much potential there is here, how much this could shake things up.
It's a bold prediction for sure. So for anyone listening who's, maybe feeling a little overwhelmed by all this, what would you say? What's the most important thing to remember?
I would say this. The future of risk management isn't about, like, getting rid of risk entirely. That's impossible, right? It's more about learning how to navigate it better, more strategically.
To use that driving analogy again, it's like we're getting better at steering.
Exactly. We're getting better drivers, and we've got better tools to help us along the way.
And those tools are available now. It's not some distant future.
Exactly. So get involved. Don't wait for someone else to figure it out.
Get behind the wheel. Right.
Exactly.
Well, on that note, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive into AI and risk management. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty energized by all this.
Me too. There's so much potential.
Yeah. It's clear that things are changing quickly, and the companies, the people who embrace this new world, they're going to be the ones who come out on top.
Absolutely.
So that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep exploring these new possibilities.
That wraps up another episode of the Risk Wheelhouse. Thank you for spending time with us at Wheelhouse Advisors today. We hope you found the conversation insightful and actionable for your organization's risk strategies. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Amazon Music. If you're looking for more in-depth analysis and thought leadership on risk technology, be sure to visit the Risk Tech Journal at therisktechjournal.com. It's your go-to source for comprehensive articles, expert interviews, and the latest trends shaping the industry. Subscribe today to stay informed. For any inquiries or feedback, please contact us directly at info@wheelhouseadvisors.com, or feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn and x.com and share your thoughts or suggestions for future topics. Visit wheelhouseadvisors.com for more information and resources. Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, navigate wisely.